BTR date October 3175, air date TBA.
Today, Bob Ridgely, Connie Van Dyke, Larry Holbus, and Ann Elder are all here to play television's most challenging game, You Don't Say. And now here's the star of You Don't Say, Tom Kennedy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, Larry. How are you? Are you chicken?
Oh!
By golly!
Oh! You know what he did on Halloween? He wore that particular mask to scare the kids in the neighborhood.
Is that right? Well, listen. What's that? Yes. Oh, yes. This is our champion. This is Maureen Strange. She has $13,800
She was talking about
and one loss
coleslaw.
against her. And Kathy Odell has one loss against her because on the last time out, Maureen had just won a game, and we told her we were going to give her a chance to go to the bonus board, and we're going to do that, give you a chance to add to your earnings up to $5,000 right after these words for you. Be right back. All right, Maureen Strange, so far you have $13,800, only one loss against you, and as you well know, you can add another $5,000 in this bonus round. Here's the first name, worth $500.
America's spaceport is located in Florida.
It's a place, and you have 6 clues and 4 stars to choose from.
Bob?
Okay.
In a room, we have the ceiling above us, and we have walls around us, but there's something underneath us. It's not the ground, it's the...
It's the floor. This is a place.
It's Florida.
Yes, indeed. 1 for 1, $500 can become $1,000 with this name.
It's Andy of Mayberry, Andy Griffith.
5 clues remaining. 3 stars at your disposal.
And? In the Bible, it says that the Lord taketh away. But before he does that, he has to do something else first. The Lord giveth. Yes.
This is a famous name.
Giveth, Gavith, Giveth, Griffith. Griffith, Andy Griffith?
That's it. Good. Oh, Maureen. 2 for 2 you have. Here's the third one. This is worth $2,000.
If you're fond of sand dunes and salt sea air, try Cape Cod.
Place. 4 clues remaining. Want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Larry, there's a system of communication known as Morse.
Code.
This is a place.
Code. Cod. Cod. Cod?
Yes.
Cape Cod?
Now, hear ye. This is the first time I've explained this because we have waited until we have gotten to this position. She's gotten 3 names and 3 clues. We have a rule that if you get all 4 names in 1 clue each, we double the 5 and make it $10,000. You now have 3 names and 3 clues. If you get this name in 1 clue, you don't get 5, you get $10,000. That would put you up over $20,000. Look at it.
It's not a boy named Sue, it's a boy named Johnny Cash.
Now, please don't say anything in our live audience. This is a very crucial moment. Stars, this is a famous name. Connie Van Dyke is your star. It's a famous name, Connie. Go, Maureen.
Connie, I'm going to go out on a boat, and I want to pull a fish out of the water so I can cook it and have it for dinner. But I'm not going to hunt that fish or pull it. I'm going to, in order to get the fish, you have to do something to get it with a line and a pole. You have to go after it, and you have to get it. It's like you have to, a fish. I'm going to go with a fish.
Catch?
Yes.
Now, this is a famous name.
Catch.
No.
Catch. Catch. Cash. Cash.
Just a second. Yes,
Johnny
five.
Cash?
That's it! Well, now, here she comes. Is that fantastic? I tell you. $10,000. Oh, yeah. Cut that out. Now, cut it out. All right. Maureen Strange, you are the first person in the history of the show to have done that, win $10,000 in our bonus round. We also have a rule in our game, which is one you'll be happy to hear because you've gone over it. When you reach $20,000 in this game, we have to say goodbye to you. This young lady has amassed $23,800, and we congratulate you. What are you going to do with it? Huh? Any idea?
I'm going to buy the San Diego Freeway.
Going to buy the San Diego
Yeah.
Freeway.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck in your art history studies down at UCLA, and the best of luck to you. Much happiness.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations. All right, folks, we'll be back in a minute.
Today in You Don't Say, some of our contestants will receive a 78-piece True Test Supreme Socket Wrench Set from True Value Hardware Stores, a combined value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide, and a popcorn popper, an Orville Redenbacher's Gourmet Popping Corn. Virtually every kernel explodes into a light, fluffy, tender mouthful.
Well, Maureen Strange, the young lady who just left our show, went away with $23,800, as I said. You only do that by playing this game well. But I want to say also that there's only one way you can earn 10 grand in that bonus round, and that's with 4 for 4, and that's with 4 good, fine players, as we have on our panel this often. And isn't it remarkable? Connie, wasn't it kind of cute, too, when she won the $10,000 on the name Cash?
I thought so. I mean, being just a homegrown girl and loving country music the way I do, I think,
Thank you, Connie.
That was beautiful.
Kathy,
Thank you,
yes,
Ann.
thank you very much.
how's your bulb?
Some folks haven't been watching all week.
Oh, yes, they
Oh, have they? All right. Kathy O'Donnell so far has $350 and 1 loss against her. We have a new challenger here. She is a teacher. She is single. She is originally from NYC. That's New York, isn't it?
That's right.
Yes, all right. I didn't know if it still was. I thought maybe they... But anyway, she now lives in Santa Monica. And would you welcome Sandy Wildman? Sandy Wildman. Before your name was Wildman, what was it?
It was Waldman. There was apparently...
Was it really?
Right. There was some mix-up or something when my grandparents came into the country, and it was Waldman. But it became Wildman.
And Waldman to Wildman.
Right.
To Weller.
No. Oh, yes.
I don't even know what that means, but anyway, would you look at our first name, please, sir? Yes, hello?
Are you feeling
Someone
okay?
answer your phone.
Beautiful blonde who played Madam X, Lana Turner.
All right. Sandy won the toss of the coin. And so, Sandy, the first clue is yours. It's worth $200.
Anne, please.
Sandy, I'm an Italiano. And I'm a rare Italiano because I don't speak the language too good. But anyway, In the front part of my house, I have a lot of grass. And,
in big trouble.
no, I'm not. But the grass, it has to be cut down. So I have to call in the gardener, and the gardener, that grass, he's going to take it with the machine, and that grass, he's going to mow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I had an anchovy for lunch, and I just haven't been the same since.
No, you have 5 seconds.
Moa?
It's a famous name.
Moa?
Get her out of that one, Ann.
I can't.
No, that's all right. She just, she left us for a little. She'll be back in a little while.
I'll come back.
Kathy,
Sandy,
next
I'll
clue
come
yours.
Connie?
That was real grass you had out there in that front of that house. Kathy? Connie?
Joe, thank you, Tom. We're over at Ann's house. Because she's the one that got the grass. And we are going to bring something along to help her with the grass.
A good clue.
We're not going to bring an ashtray. We're going to bring a grass cutter. And with this grass cutter, this mower, we're going to cut her, not her grasser. Another name for the grasser is the...
Lana.
This is the famous name.
Lana.
5 seconds.
Lana Turner.
That's it, Lana Turner. That's what she meant to give you, but she ended up. It was just one of those things. That's all right. We understand. I have a brother like that. All right, Kathy has her hands up there. Listen, would you look at our next name, please?
I had a brother like that?
South Dakota's national monument, Little Bighorn.
All right, Kathy.
Larry, please.
I'm
Asleep.
going to describe there's a vegetable of sorts that's long and yellow and seldom rings, an unlisted banana. There's a vegetable, sort of. It's long and yellow and has kernels on it. And it comes in a husk. And this is called...
Corn. What is it?
It's a place.
Corn.
Yes, and you have 5 seconds. I'm all right.
Sorry.
Sandy.
Bob, please.
Oh, Bob. Okay. In the barnyard, there's an animal. Now it's and this animal goes oinkity oinky oinky oinky.
Good, I thought we were going to hear about the sheep again.
No,
No.
I'm not talking about what your brother and family do, madam. I'm talking about this little animal. Oh, kidding, of course, kidding. Oh. Anyway, this little animal goes oinkity oink 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 oink. The little corkscrew tail. Oh. The corkscrew tail didn't catch it. Gosh. Anyway, so and this animal is called a
Pig. Corn. Pig corn.
This is a place.
Pig corn.
You-
Pig
5
corn.
seconds.
Pig cork. Pig cork. Pig cork. Pig cork.
Time. Back to Kathy. Third clue worth $100.
Connie.
When my grandmother used to have dinner for all of us, she would make fried chicken, very brown, and she'd make a delicious gravy, and she'd put it in a gravy boat, which is what it's called. And in order to get the gravy, don't look at me even, into the mashed potatoes, you've made a little, you cut out in the middle, and you scoop the gravy in there. But you need a special spoon, and this is called a...
Ladle. Ladle. Pig corn.
This
The
is a
little
place.
bighorn.
That is it. Little Bighorn. $250. It was so soft. Did you hear what he said? This one right here?
He said little.
It's long and yellow and doesn't ring, an unlisted banana. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear him
That's what
say
the man
that.
said. I don't believe some of the things I'm hearing.
Unlisted banana.
Would you look at the next name, please?
I don't think I can.
Look out or he'll zap you with his ray gun. Flash Gordon.
It didn't ring. I said little.
We have an intentional clause, and that's where that fell in. Kathy, first clue is yours. This is a famous clue.
Anne, please.
Oh, thank you. I'll try to redeem
This is
Well, if the member of royalty, we're going to, we're sitting on the throne and they were playing poker.
Oh, really?
And they had, this person had a terrific hand.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I mean?
I know it's coming, don't you?
They had an ace.
How much money
and
was
a
in the...
king and a queen and a jack and thing, and that member of royalty would be said to have a royal
Flush.
yes.
It's a name? Flash?
This is a famous
Flash
name,
Gordon?
and that is it. Oh, folks. Hey, listen, I'm going to give you a warning. We're coming back. So you better run.
Say, some of our contestants will receive this beautifully designed 45-piece dinnerware set by Royal China, one of Royal China's most popular and most desired Omega Stone sets. Plus Electronics, the calculator with the big red numbers, unconditionally guaranteed for 1 full year. The calculator you can count on unconditionally. And a serving tray and Lipton's Make a Better Burger. Nutritious soybean with the Lipton seasoning touch. Makes ground beef go twice as far and taste better.
Kathy Odell has $450. Stars, next name, please. It's a famous name, more than one.
Hockey Stanley Cup contenders, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Famous name, more than one. Kathy, first
Larry,
clue.
please.
In the spring of the year, usually, there's a festival that occurs, sort of. And it's kind of archaic. It's not done that much anymore, but used to happen every spring. Children would gather around this long stick, and this stick had streamers hanging down. And they would take these streamers and they would circle this large stick. And this is more properly, the stick is more properly called the...
Maple?
This is a famous name, more than one.
The Toronto Maple Leafs?
That is it! Well, it's magic. It's magic time. Sandy Wildman, only your first ball. Stand by. Come on over here, Kathy. Kathy Odell won a game. Boy, oh, what a brilliant win. Fantastic, Larry. What a clue. You have now $1,000, and as you know, you can win up to 10. This one, 10,000, that is. Here's the first name worth 500. Look at it.
The capital of Hungary is Budapest.
It's a place. 6 clues. Pick a star.
Bob? Bob, there is an Oriental god. He has a big, fat tummy. People sometimes rub it for good luck. And this god is called...
Buddha. This is a place. Budapest. That's it. Oh, here we go. 1 for 1. Fasten your safety belt. For $1,000, look at this one.
Children's author who gave us The Ugly Duckling, Hans Christian Andersen.
Let's see what kind of strategy she uses here. 5 clues remaining. You want to try it?
Yes.
Okay.
Connie? Connie, on the end of my arms, I have 2 things. One attached to each arm. And these 2 things are called my...
Hands.
This is a famous name.
Hans Christian Andersen.
That's it. 2 for 2. Third clue. So far, she's gotten 2 for 2. Here's the next one for $2,000.
Prague is the capital of Czechoslovakia.
Place. Please don't say anything. Place. Mush onward.
Larry? Larry, some clothing has patterns. There are certain types of patterns, and if I was an Italiana and I was going into the store to buy a material, this material has little squares on it. And these little squares are called...
Czechos.
This is a place, Larry.
Czechoslovakia.
get 4 for 4, you don't win $5,000, you win $10,000. So that means that this name is worth $10,000. Look at it.
From his pen came Gunga Din, Rudyard Kipling.
If you get this in one clue, you win $10,000. You have 3 clues remaining. Little Annie Elder is at your disposal. You want to try it? I would like to caution the live audience, please, not to say anything aloud. Go for $10,000. Famous name, Anne.
And if someone is not very courteous, they make nasty remarks, they cut you off in the middle of sentences. This is not a very nice person. And they butt in if you're in line or something like this. This type of person we call very
Impolite, ill-mannered, rude.
Now, this is a famous name, Anne.
Famous name, rude.
Watch your partner here.
Ruda, Rudy, Ruda, Rudy, Rada, Ruda, Rudy, Rudi, Rooney.
You have 5
Rooney,
seconds.
Rudy, Roddy, Rude Arledge. I don't. Oh.
No, sorry. All right.
Okay.
2
Anne.
clues remaining.
Larry? Larry, if I'm going to knit, I need to take a certain kind of material to knit with. And they don't call it string. But this material that I knit with is called...
Yarn. Rude yarn.
Famous name.
Rud yarn. Rudyard Kipling.
That's it, Rudyard Kipling, and that gives you a total of $5,000. And that's darn good, as a matter of fact. You bet. And it gives you a total of $5,000, and we'll be back in a minute. Kathy Odell, $6,000. One loss against her. Sandy Wildman, 1 loss against her. No money yet. We'll continue the next time we adjourn here. We've just received a little warning from the Attorney General, not the Attorney, but the Surgeon General, that, folks, we have to be honest with you. Watching this show could be detrimental to your mental health. So we want you to know that when you have 4 kooks, and I'm serious now, 4 beautiful people like you. You were fantastic. Funny, but good. Play the game so well. We love you all. Thank you very much.
Can we say happy birthday to Ted Ray? His birthday was
Ted
yesterday.
Ray had a birthday?
Yesterday, and we
That
missed
old
it.
guy?
We missed it. It was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Ted. Hi, folks. Now we say, count what you don't say.
Contestants who you don't say are chosen from the studio audience who send for tickets so you don't say. 10635 Riverside Drive, Toluca Lake, California, 91602.